The wind was howling like a wounded beast against the thin wooden walls of my cabin. Deep in the woods of Maine, silence isn't actually silent. It's heavy. It's loud. I was sitting at my desk, the flickering light of a single candle dancing on the walls. The power had been out for 3 hours. Suddenly, thud, right above me, in the attic. "Hello?" I whispered. My voice felt small, fragile. I grabbed my flashlight, the beam cutting through the dust like a knife. I climbed the stairs, each step creaking, screaming under my weight. I reached the bathroom door. It was slightly ajar. I pushed it open. My flashlight hit the mirror. The glass was fogged over, and carved into the steam were 3 words. "I am watching." My heart hammered against my ribs. I turned to run, but then I saw it. Outside the kitchen window, a face, pale, bloodless, with eyes that were nothing but empty black pits. It didn't blink, it just stared. And then, in a blink, it was gone. I ran to my bedroom. I locked the door and slid under the bed. Clutching my chest, then came the voice. It wasn't human. It was a distorted, gravelly rasp. "Sarah, I know you're in there." The door handle began to turn. Slowly. Creak. The wood splintered. The door flew open. I screamed, swinging a kitchen knife at the shadow looming over me. But a hand caught my wrist. A cold, firm, very human hand. Suddenly, the ghost clicked a button on his chest. The terrifying, pale face. It wasn't a face. It was a high-tech LED projection. The entity reached up and pulled off a tactical mask. "Relax, sweetheart," he said, breathing heavily. "I'm not a demon. I'm just the guy who's taking that emerald ring and you're safe." I just stood there, shaking. You're a thief?" He laughed, tossing a small remote onto the bed. The moving plates, magnets, the fog on the mirror, the chemical spray, the scary voice, a simple pitch shifter. "You Americans and your horror movies. You make my job too easy. People don't call the cops when they think they're being haunted. They just hide." He turned his back to me, working on the safe. "Don't worry," he muttered. "Once I have the stone, I'm gone. You can go back to your haunted house." I looked at him. Then I looked at the dark corner of the room, the spot where the real shadow was standing, the one I had been living with for years, the one that didn't use magnets or projectors. I smiled. "David," I said softly. He stopped. "How do you know my name?" "I don't," I whispered. "But the thing standing behind you just told me." The temperature in the room dropped 40 degrees. David froze. He felt a long, gray finger touch the back of his neck. "You played a ghost so well, David," I whispered. "That the house decided to show you the real thing." Sound of a bone-chilling scream that cuts off abruptly. Fade to black.